Welcome back. We're going to continue with Sunless Sea. Last time we were exploring, what was that place called? Oh, the spider, or the, not the spider place, the monkey place. Emperor of Hands. Yeah, we explored Emperor of Hands, which is a colony that's made up of monkeys, which is interesting. And then we went to Port Cecil. We were somewhere before. Uttershroom? We didn't do much in Uttershroom, I don't think. Yeah, we didn't do too much. Charlenade, we didn't do much. Yeah, it was mainly the Emperor of Hands. I feel like there was something else, but don't remember. Anyhow, yeah. So then we went to Port. Oh, right. We also went to Port Cecil and cleared up some of the quests. We still need. Okay, we can't progress that. Or actually see that. Emperor of Hands. No. Port Cecil. Where are you? MLP. Nope. Okay, it's on to Cecil. Cecil. Nope. Where are you, Campbell? Oh, what? No, that is actually what it's called. It's Port Cecil. Yeah. No. Campbell, no. No. El Cats, no. Little Barnet, no. Memoirs. No. Manus, no. An Island, no. Nook, no. Nanaco, no. Objective. Siege, King. Full Devilish. Oh yeah, we still need to progress that. Ambition, no. Principles end. That's right. We need a heart-shelled silver to be my new route. And I don't remember where we got it from. So, yeah. We don't have a lot of supplies, but we can go hunt this moray. And this just happens to be here. I don't know why I clicked on it and it didn't start attacking it. Not sure why. I was gonna go kill the irresistible a few times because they are nearby and we have a bunch of people. We don't have a lot of supplies, but we have some. We can butcher it for supplies and occasionally some oddities. We can do that. Game 1 hunting trophy, 1 ivory. Okay. Choice cuts, it won't keep, but it looks tasty. We'll do that. Gained 1 tear. Okay. Well, so don't do that one. Don't do choice cuts. Got it. And I want to go around here. Oh, also we wanted to do the wreck of the Nocturne. See if we can find anything in it, because we have Foxfire? Amongus. Yeah, so wanted to do that. We don't have a way of decreasing our supply usage. And we have a spy again. High risk. Failed. Lost 1 strategic information. Ah! That one's actually good. So we have a spy in our midst. It probably was one. No, it wouldn't be the sailor we picked up. Because we already. Oh, we could be going north. We completed that section. Should be one around here. Yeah, cleaned up. Okay. So then we can go west to the wreck of Nocturne. which is a great game. Shin Megami Tensei, that is. Nocturne. Not just Nocturne. I don't know what... I feel like that's like a vampire game. I may be wrong about that, but I feel like that is an actual game. Nocturne. It just means like night dweller or something like that. Or night. Could be just night. Dock. The wreck. Board the empty mausoleum. Superstitions of the sea give many cynical sailors pause before ransacking half-drowned vessels. Still, nothing in the code prohibits indulging curiosity. Savior's Rock, walk into my parlor, said 0. Savior's Rock, walk into my parlor, said no more than 9. Okay, we can do that. Board the empty mausoleum. Oh, we already did that. Harrowing emptiness. The fate of the Nocturne is well known and proven by the web stretching across its battered hull. Aside from those and a few signs of struggle, the continents lie mostly undisturbed. After all, what use have the masters of Savior's Rocks for trinkets, baubles, gold, and gems? If the crew and passengers were lucky, they merely became lunch. If not, we've heard the stories. The kind of Z stories saved for campfires on distant shores and cold nights when the rigging creaks of the Tree of Ages, a harbinger of doom, crewed by sorrow spiders. What happens to the lovers who find Storm's broken heart in a sandalwood box? The suicide songs of mere superstition nonsense. Of course. Even so, it remains a relief when the candle finally melts and it's time to leave this place to the waves and rocks. You lost 1 Firefox candle, now total 1. So I didn't get anything from it? Okay. So just a waste of a Firefox candle. Nice. Well, I'm gonna... looking for the irresistible. I think it's... or irrepressible? I think it might be irrepressible. Caught in the current grate. Which just means it's gonna be slow. But yeah, okay, no, we're good. It should be around here somewhere. Hello, what are you? You are irrepressible. As you give me not supplies, sorry, you give me leveling ups. Which I should take the iron. Realistically. Irrepressible is dead. We've collected. We still have a good amount of supplies. I don't think it gives me supplies. Okay, high risk. But this just increases my veils. Or I can increase my iron. No, we should do the veils, realistically. Tapestry, watch as the painting sang. This is like... yeah, this is the exact same. Yeah, we gain 1 veils. Okay, and then we get submerge. We can check around if there's anything to hunt up here that's useful. See anything? Going below water. And there should be an irrepressible accessible around here somewhere. Should be. I just have to find it, which is annoying with this current, but it's there. I don't know how big of a range it could be too. Also, I may have to wait longer. I doubt it, but you never know. Okay, I don't think it's that high. So it's probably more stuff. There was a rock there? Okay. Did I go around that rock the first time? Huh. Like, what is this? Why does my boat do that? That doesn't follow what the current should be doing. It should be pushing me to the east? West. Oh, it's there. Okay. Oh, I did back up a lot, so that might make sense. Yeah, let me target the thing it is. Okay, this burns like 3 supplies, so I can't actually do another one after this. Because I need to go buy more supplies. Also, I'm running out of oxygen. Oh no. Yeah, I have to transform. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. What's the chances I kept it? Because I'm pretty sure I destroyed it. Okay, that thing's just sailing around. Bye. Is it bouncing off the spawn areas? Very funny if it is. No. Okay. Okay, can we find it quickly? Okay, so the oxygen is annoying. We're running low on fuel supplies. Like, what is this? Why is this not going the correct way? Get supplies somewhere. Is the right place? Under Crow, I don't think is the right place, but we could check. Frostbound? I would say we just go to Con Shadow. Let's head there. What's my terror? Not bad. We do need to go back to London anyhow, because that's the only way to progress the Emperor of Hands. Plus I have... Stop your spy nonsense. I don't have high enough veils. I should just... Actually, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to boost my veils. Because we have a lot of secrets and it's getting annoying. 56 secrets, yeah. EU boost. Mirrors. Answers. Boost. Hearts. Answers. What do you boost? Veils. Okay. Go. Boost this till I'm at 40. maybe 35. Let's do 35. Yeah. 60, so 49. I don't know why I'm getting decreased that much, but sure. This fails to speed, stealth, deception. Decreases the range which enemies will spot you. I don't know if it actually increases my speed, but I do believe the picking me up thing. But then I have my light on most of the time, so it doesn't matter. Also, running real low on food. But we can trigger this part. Continue this way. Trigger the other one. I could pick stuff up in coral, but it's expensive, so I don't want to do that. Perfect. Look at that cleanness. We just have that one, and then just this, and then we're done with the map. Still don't know where Hideaway is, but one day we'll find it, maybe. Well, we probably should have swapped engines. That'd be the other one to do. Yeah, that would have been smart. We should get to Khan's Shadow, though. They have decently cheap food. Because we can go up to 100. With our food. And we can also eat our crew, but I don't really want to do that. So, we won't. We hit Khan's Shadow. Or, actually, no, we won't do it when we get to Khan's Shadow. But we will get to Khan's Shadow. Time. Unless this thing feels like fighting me. Actually, I'm just gonna fight it. Just wait for both of our guns to charge. One creative team. Souls. Turn off my light. I'm not going to combat. Easy mistake. Shadow. And we're down to 0 supplies. I think it's fairly cheap here. I might be wrong, but one way or the other. Right here. Compile a port report. Shops. We can buy crates of human souls, but we can't sell them. We can sell star shell. Yeah, I don't remember where we got this. 25. Okay, it's not the cheapest, but it's fine. Like 10. Okay, we can go back to what they got. Oh, I wonder if we have the spy from. No, we had the spy before. I don't know where we got the spy. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it's from a place, to be fair. It might just be a random event, but I feel like it's probably because of something we have. Also, we can have the light on. We do need to kill something before we get to London, otherwise I have to fight another tear, and I don't want to do that. Or, not tear, nightmare. Yeah, don't want to do that. High risk, 19% chance. Succeeded. The haunted doctor is different. traitor. The determined doctor makes no plea, no apologies, no excuse. He holds his hands out for the irons and is escorted to the brig with his head held high. Give an inkling of what haunts him. The determined doctor stands as the door opens. Iron clinks on his wrist, his eyes in defiant. The cold sweat on his brow tells a different story. We can demand an explanation. Keyword. The question is a single word. Why? Or its words mean nothing. He will be handed over to the authorities next available port. Until then, he stays on the brig. No, we ask why. Yeah. And impersonal betrayal. Why would a man throw a life preserver to a drowning child? The determined doctor looked up, revolutionary fever in his eyes. You were not there, Captain, or you would know. Our only salvation is in anarchy, in burning London, bringing down the colony, and in sealing the Cumenian Canal, taking back what is ours. They understand that. In the shadows, they understand. The haunted doctor is different. We can argue with the determined doctor. Good grief. Has this man ever found a cause he didn't immediately embrace? Or we can try to deal with the determined doctor. He only did what he thought was right. If he swears never to repeat this, his honor will hold him to it. Let's try arguing. It is a question worth asking. For a moment, it is as if you had got through to him, but no. A man who would fall so quickly from worshipping sorrow spiders into the crooked clutches of the Calendar Council and still be instantly won over by a bunch of Cognian anarchs is a man with an impenetrable shield of homilies and self-justification. I did what I must, says the doctor, his solitary eye staring past your ear. I could have done no less. Okay, try to deal with the determined doctor. A principled stand. Please understand there was no pleasure or satisfaction when I did. It was only with the bitterest regret and for the greatest good that I betrayed your trust. But I cannot swear that, Captain. I must continue to act on my conscience as my conscience demands, as must you with yours. I will speak no false promises to spare my neck. Okay, we pass judgment on the determined doctor. You've heard enough. A verdict is reached. The determined doctor does his best to look defiant, but is unable to hide his nervous trembling. The doctor returns to work. Under guard, of course, he is. Fortunate or not, too good a surgeon to simply discard. Or the doctor leaves the ship. He will spend the rest of this journey in the brig and be handed over to the authorities at the next friendly port. Now we arrest him. We don't really like him, to be fair, as a doctor. We have better Oh, no, he is our doctor. Ooh. That's a good conundrum, then. No, he's a spy and burned our ship when we're not really part of any of them. We may be anarchists ourselves. He doesn't know that. Nah, he goes in the brig. The judgment is rendered. The doctor sits down on his uncomfortable bed. He understands, and he accepts his punishment. He will cause you no more trouble. You no longer have this? Determined doctor. The haunted doctor is different. And I need a doctor. have... Yeah, we have another doctor. Yeah, we can go Cloudy Hearts. We had 9 and 3, so that's 12, and this is 12, so fair enough. We do the same. Now we're getting less iron, more hearts, which works out. No more doctor. Station 3 doesn't give us anything. Oh, we can do our save there though, because I think we can do work for them. We don't have a long box to give them, but we can still help them. Yeah. We could also get salt line stuff. Oh, we have a lot of stuff that we can do here. Visit the Smith's Emporium. The rooms run back into the rock of the island, chamber after chamber of long-barreled machinery. Let's check our shops now. Okay. We can ask the smith about life on the island. He doubtless has his own perspective. Or we can ask him about the heart metal suit. Pretend you've heard a rumor about it, if you don't want to admit to snooping. You need Station 3... acquainted with a heart metal smith 4, and Station 3 acquainted with a heart metal smith no more than 4. You have 1. The trade in long boxes will lead you to meet new people. Okay, we can do this. A disinclination to talk. He tells you that folks here keep to themselves. He says he doesn't go up to the building with the steeple, and the acolytes hardly ever come down here. It sounds like a solitary sort of life. He claims he prefers it that way. When he turns back to his work, you see the chain of heart metal links he wears around his neck, and the closed locket that hangs from it. Recurrent your Station 3 acquaintance with the heart metal smith quality is now 2. You gain 5 fragments. That's all for now. Okay. I can't do anything until we get more safe. Where is salt lines? Ooh, that's very south. I don't think that's worth. Yeah, we probably just go. Ooh, crab. We can go crab. Does that? Yes, that alerts you. Good. Still want this dissected for the fragments. Do we have good enough amount of supplies to get back home? And then after that, I think we go Fallen London. Or we go Fallen London to the Iron Republic to Melting Isles? Yeah, we could do Melting Isles, Visage, and then up to Nuniko, Fathom King's Hold. No, we don't really care about the Fathom King's Hold. And then through here to get to Port Stanton. I might go straight across to Port Stanton to get a, and then just work on the Emperor of Hands, because I like that quest. And I don't know how to get the item for the Port Cecil quest. so we can't progress that. And the long boxes are required for Station 3, because I'm assuming at some point we're going to need to start getting part metal. And to do that, we need long boxes, which I don't know how to get easily. I know we can get some of them from like pirates and stuff, so we might just start hunting pirates. Specifically, the pirate poet, because she gives the best returns, I guess is the correct word for it. Because she always gives a supply and a fuel. So if we find her spawning spots, we can just kill her a bunch. And then, yeah, and hopefully at some point she drops off a... Oh, I wanted to check what we can do with Scintillac. Well, although that's sailing, I can just do this. Sunless Sea. Because I wanted to see if there was a good use for it. Obtaining usage. In the interaction Venture's Desire, you can trade 7 Scintillac for 30 Drowning Pearls, or 1 Scintillac for 1 White Molly Flower, which I don't know how much a pearl goes for. You can also buy back crew from it. Stop the snow child from melting. I don't have the snow child. One Scintillac can be traded at the Temple of Mira in Varsha for 2 outlandish artifacts worth about 200 echoes, which is an excellent deal compared to just selling it at Wolfstack Exchange for 200, for 70 each. Yeah, but then I have to sit there for a long time to trade them, because I think I can only trade a couple per day. So that's probably not what I want to do. Whereas a Drowning Pearl is worth usage. Drowning Pearl. Let's see. Offer gift to the Talisman. The Con's Glory. Another step for a container. And I can't sell them. Right? Con's Glory, Galder's Mourn. Something waits you, another day effect. I get 2 soulless fruits from one of them. But that I have to sit there and do every single day. No, I think we can sell the Scintillacs. I can sell them slightly more for in the Iron Republic, but it's like 4 more. And we need the House of Pleasures, which is day... what day are you? 4 less. Which we are actually getting close to, so actually we might just do that. Oh, right, we had terror. Sad. Okay. So we have a nightmare. Woo. Something awaits you. Let me tell you, 50 fragments. You pursue your comprehensive port report in private. Perhaps you are unwilling or unable to take it to the Admiralty. This will give you a single secret rather than a fee. What? Okay. Time for your family. Do that first. Lost 20 tear, game going restful. sleep. Read the morning papers. You gained 1 supply, lost 1 tear, gained recent news. Okay, and then Admiralty. You'll submit your port reports. Visit and investigate ports to gain. Yeah, Port Cecil, we had this before. Vendor Bright had before. Otto Shroom before. Isle Cats before. Visage. Emperor of Hands. Oh goodness, what are those accursed monkeys up to these days? You didn't bring any of them back with you, did you? Report submitted. Such a ghastly place. A pause. You know, there was somebody who asked about it almost recently. Delightful lady, as I recall. Most delightful. Yes, I shall take the liberty of forwarding you her your address. Your Emperor of Hands monkey business quality is now 10. Gain 300 echoes, 1 fuel, 1 favor. For Carlinian, we have that already. Charlotte, we had. Giant Geode, we had. Con Shadow, we had. Brushless, we had. Rosegate, we had. Gampole, we had. Rack, we had. Ask if there's anything in particular they need. Well, if you can be assured of your discretion, not discretion. Discretion's a different thing. The Admiral will see you now. The Admiral deals directly with more sensitive commissions. What was that? Did I get something? Ask if there's anything in particular. Retrieve strategic information from the Avid Horizon somewhere northeast of London. Yeah, we know what that is. Okay. Submit a revolutionary chart. Let's find out if it's real. We can do that. He scrutinizes a chart minutely through a lens. He doesn't. Who knows? Remove the dark spectacles. It passes muster, he remarks. The usual fees apply. You gain 200 echoes. You lost 1 revolutionary chart. Okay. That's it? 200 echoes? Okay. Okay, what do you want to buy? Oh, coffee and relics. Right. Nope, that's not what I want to do yet. Wharf. Ooh, I can sell a Scintillac here for 105 echoes. That's good. Also your lodging. Sell your house. An invitation to Benthek College. Your travels have caught someone's attention. Oh, I guess we can't do it by ourselves now. That's fine. An invitation to Benthek College. We already read that. Benthek College is pleased to invite you to an exclusive and educational evening with Lady Argotha Threadgold. Delightful adventuresses and Ractius of thrilling true tales of feist and spunk. On the back is a scribbled note. Come speak to me afterwards, darling. Opportunity beckons. We can attend the lecture. Opportunities are always worth exploring, at least. We can do that. A trip to Benthik. Benthik is the most open-minded of London colleges. You find yourself waiting for the lecture in a queue of students, devils, and bohemians, obscured by some scorn by passer-bys in Somerset colors. The delightful adventuress. Her feet have trodden lands most in the Neath have never even heard of. Her eyes have seen every opportunity for fame and glory while there. An evening with a delightful adventuress. Whoever she is, she knows how to pack a haul. Now, seat is empty as she takes the stage. Okay. The evening cuisine of the Charlotte, the darling claimant, all but a prelude, my dears. Her stories tend towards the fanciful and conventionally unprovable, but the delightful adventuress has the credulous audience spellbound for hours. Many of her tales of monsters and lost cities have a common theme. She visits them ahead of a certain Lady Leonora Fortescue, the quite adorable, daring archaeologist, with whom she sparked a bracing rivalry back at finishing school. The rest are tales, bitter as the sourest grapes, of being cheated of triumphs by the most same Fortescue, whose fanciful fictions are fit only for the penny dreadfuls. By the end, her stories are notably more bitter than boastful. She still receives a standing ovation. Monkey business quality is now 14. Business proposition. The delightful adventuresses, masked clayman Barnabas, escorts you to the principal of Benthic's study when she sits sipping brandy by the fire. My dear Capitano. Firelight glints in her eye as she raises the glass. I hear you are recently returned from the Emperor of Monkey's hands. Yes, of course. It is a rare breed that will make such a voyage. Foolhardy, too, perhaps. She sips her brandy. I wish to charter you your no doubt fine vessel to this primitive little island chain. There, I shall find what I need to show up the infernal Leonora Fortescue. Q? Yeah. Once and for all. And you, the delightful adventuress squints, sizing you up. Sufficient comprehension will not be a difficulty. A mutually beneficial arrangement, you will agree. That's hard to read. Okay. Now we're at 15. Except it's a long voyage, but you know the way. Yeah, we can do that. Splendid. The darling adventuress drains her glass dry. Then we shall see you upon the morrow for the voyage. Barnabas. Pack my valise? Adventure awaits. You now have one delightful adventuress. The Neath's greatest explorer, in her own mind at least. Take her and her bodyguard to the Emperor of Hands. Okay. Shops. We can buy some supplies. A whole lot because I want to sit at port and wait for our say so that we can decrease our terror a bunch. Also, we may get the nightmare, which is good too. And we can clean that up. But mainly I just want to wait for the what's it called? My brain. The say, yeah. Also, for while we're waiting for this, I'm just looking up the Colossal Flux which we can get from the Flux. We can sell for pleasures for judgment eggs. We sell for 600 eggs. Donk you. Okay. Lodging you done. Just enjoy their company. Cool. You didn't have anything. No. Did you? Oh, I can sell another Scintillac. Gladly. Okay. And then we sit again. Light off. Wait. So we can sell to the Alarming Scholar for 500. One possible choice. Fulfilling bandage questionnaires. Quest. One of the Merchant Ventures requests. We already gave the eyeless skull to the first curator, so we don't need to give it to the first curator. Pulse of Principles. Pursuing Ambition. No. Okay. No, we're good there. Oh yeah, we have a soul that we can get rid of. You 2 supplies. Thank you very much. And get rid of the last of our tear. And we can go shops and sell anything. I want to buy another Foxfire candle. I don't really use the torpedo nets all that much, so I'm just gonna sell them because they just take up space. Hold. Is there anything else? Oh, you take up space. Why do you take up space? Okay. I guess we go south to Iron Republic then. Okay. Oh, the other thing I wanted to look up is where, or what do we get, or how do we get the, what's it called? The core thing. 'Cause I don't know how to do that. And we've gotten one before. Arches, shelled, silver. Oh, I was reading, right? Shouldn't be actually paying attention to game. No, I'm trying to find out where in the world is the last game. No. Give Fluctor. Ivory. Heart-shelled silver is the... Oh, heart metal. Okay. We can get a heart metal. Kinda. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't need to keep that wiki open anymore, as I'm getting distracted by it. So, we need to get heart metal silver. Or heart metal, which is... We need to work at the... Station 3, or progress in that. Which along boxes, I'm still not sure how to get. Well, we know one way, so we're just gonna, if need be, we'll just kill a bunch of the captains to get, or pirate poets to get something. This is not the place I want to be, but we can stop in, I guess. Also, we can see what it requires to get the gift, because I don't remember. I think it was just like strategic information or vital information or something like that. Oh no, it was one of her crew, wasn't it? Travel to the surface? No. Listen to surface gossip? Yeah, we can do that. We can gather important information. Ah, it was a gift. Surface sailor. Certainly you can coax him onto your ship. We could try the 42% chance. Guest rights. You can be charming when you exert yourself. You entice the surface sailor on board with a promise of Z's stories and Neath delicacies, and bludgeon them over the head between courses. They fall gently into the bowl of sea lily soup. You will order your crew to take the prisoner below decks and lock them up. They comply quickly enough, but you see them shoot dark looks at each other out of the corner of your eye. You succeed in the Files challenge. You now have one of this, a gift for the Pirate King. You now have one of this, a Manus suspicion. You gain 5 terror. And then we now have a surface sailor prison below deck. Okay. I don't want to buy any of that. We need 22 supplies, or 22 fuel to go to the surface. But I probably want more, because I don't trust that being the only thing that we need down there. Or up there, sorry, not down. Surface is up. Hello, Shelly. Let us sparks gain 1 Z store. We lost terror from that, so that's good. We should keep our lamp on because we don't have a good way of getting rid of terror while at sea all that well. I mean, we have some of them just like paying people essentially, but they cost money. And we do have a lot of money. We just gained a bunch of money, but you know, and we're going to be gaining more because we're going to be selling a bunch of scintillax, but you know, besides the point. What's that? Oh, this is just smoke, I guess. Okay. Oh, wait, we should keep it light on until we get too close. So that our terror isn't increasing too much. I was gonna say, I wonder if you can flick it between ticks, but that doesn't really change anything. Because terror is gonna tick at the same time as fuel, so. Iron Republic, Market of Hungers. Oh, the Expulse is now open. Nice. Okay, we buy the supplies. That's our main concern. We have full cargo. Compile a port report. The Expulse is now open for business. Progress that because I say so. We go over here and park. Wait, because our terror is no longer increasing. It's actually decreasing, kinda. Not really, but you know, close enough. Then we can sell our scintillax, which is taking up a lot of our space. And then we can... Where do we want to go? Do we want to buy coffee? And then go to... Melting Isles, Visage, Nunico? Con's Heart is kind of north is the problem. I don't want to buy coffee just to go all the way up there. That's far. And I don't know where else I could sell it, so I guess I could check. Oh, is it actually decreasing my tear? No, it's just it was increasing. Well, there's a few places that it decreases. A Republic, Market of Hungers, the Expulses, gain 1 tear. We could sell ivory for lamentable relics, but those take up spaces, I think. Hold. Oh, they don't. Oh yeah, I'm selling my ivory for lamentable relics then. Gladly. So we need to progress this. We can't. Parliament of Flies. Scintillate. There we go. House of Pleasures. Yeah, that's the one I want. And we can buy a Judgment's Egg that we can sell in Polytherium? Therium? I think. What else is in our hold? Bunch of random nonsense. Okay. Buy some people. Yeah, might as well fill up. Yeah. Actually, I'll do hold, swap engine, and just race east. That way, we don't have to deal with having not enough fuel. Plus we can get more supplies in Mangrove College. Oh, well, it flicked in for a second. I don't think there's anything that we can do in Mangrove College, plot-wise, that we know of. Mangrove College, pick up a passenger, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay. Into the Wisp Ways. Oh yeah, the swamps around the village are full of mud, crocodiles, and vegetable treasures, including the notorious parasite called Soulless Fruit. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We can do a port report. Hunger quality gone. You gained 1 supply. And that's all I'm going to do here. I don't want to explore there. And we're going Visage? We can do Visage. Because we want to do another plot line if possible. Actually, I want to see, one of them said like if you have the ritual, so I want to try that. Maybe we can use that to make a bunch of money. Because they gave us a captivating treasure, and those are like 1,000 apiece, so it would be nice if we can. I'd be surprised if we can, realistically, but it'd be nice. Also, we haven't fought. Oh, there you are. Here, Pirate Poet? Pirate Poet, yay, let's go. Aggressive Pirate Poet, 300, 1 fuel, 1 supplies, 1 memory distance. I want to see if I go below deck to, or below surface if they respawn. Create a port report. Go ashore. Check in the customs. So we can't do that. Significant, no. Okay, let's try Frog Mask then. Library parts. And then we can not steal. We can study the scrolls in the bumbling ways. We look for books about the ritual in the ear. Perhaps there's more for you to understand. We can do that. The scroll after scroll. The rituals listed clearly for dozens, perhaps hundreds of years. Each ritual record which citizens cleared the door for entry and which masks were present in the procession. There are references, oblique but suggestive, that the ritual began long after the ear was built, when the new people came to Visage. But why they came and what happened to the old people is not recorded. And there is never any record of what was said inside the ear. You gained 1Z story. Your ritual participation quality is now respectful scholar of the mysteries. Okay. We can write notes in the barge, and if your frog gloves can hold a pen, that is. We can study the scrolls in a bumbling way. No, write notes in the margin. Your frog gloves can hold a pen. Halt there. Moon Moth is startled. Apparently no other frog has gone so far as to attempt to face the library's holdings, and gets the pen away from you. Exploding? Later, you find it writing down a record of what you just did to be added to the library of parts. A recollection of what can be expected from frogs. Okay, we can trade moths with a moon moth. Masks with a moon mask. Moon moth. My brain. We can visit the temple of Apis. All the denizens of Visage go there sooner or later. We haven't done that before, so we can do that. The wounded god. In the center of the temple is a black bull with a white diamond on its face. It is tied in place with heavy ropes. It is wounded in the thigh. From this wound, it bleeds copiously without dying. Oh, hello. The priests gather around the bull, capturing its blood in cups. Ask whether the bull will be all right. It doesn't look well. We can try to bandage the bull. It is a shame to see its suffering show. We can offer to sell them a new undamaged bull. You could arrange an import through the proper contracts. We can collect some of the blood for yourself. Perhaps it is a holy relic. Perhaps it could be sold as one to unsuspecting buyers elsewhere. Or we can leave a respectful token of offering. Even wounded, it remains a god. We should do that as a moon moth, I think. Moon moths are very respectable, I understand. The token was small and not very valuable. It suits your lower rank in the community. The priests arrange them on the table with other small items. As you go out, you pass by the most impressive gifts. Drafting tools from the chief geometer, scales from the jackal, a heap of foreign coins brought home by the crocodile. You gain 1 visage, expertise, and parts. We can visit the side of the face. The stone cheek of flourishing of years is visited as a pilgrimage by the inhabitants of Visage. And if you are in good favor, you too may go. At the proper time, you must, of course, wait until your work with this day's crop of frogs and locusts is complete. It would not be suitable to bring them along. Okay. Up on the hillside, the building becomes scarier and then vanishes, or scarcer. That's why it's no why. And then vanish entirely, leaving you looking at the bottom of the great shin. We can study ancient marks, tiny pictures, march across the stone. This requires, or this has a 28% chance. Offer instructions to the frog that found its way up here. That's sort of a thing your moth would have done to you. This is a 57% chance. You can push a visiting bat off the stone chin. The visitor is wearing all black and keeps reaching up to scratch under its bat mask. We can't do that because we have too high of expertise. We can deface the stone with new markings. Imprint yourself on history. This will kick you off the island, in all likelihood. We can silently observe the attitude of visiting lying. It is paying obstinance to the face, or we look for the doorway into the ear. It must be around here somewhere. We'll do that. Harder to find. You climb up along the side of the flourishing cheek, finding a staircase of worn steps. You don't remember the path being this difficult before. The entry, when you come to it, is plugged with a substance fibrous as spider silk, but slick and wavy to the touch. Is this new? Does it grow here? Do they clear it away every year? Is it a form of security, but doesn't yield to your hand? Okay. So we can't progress that, I guess. We can try studying ancient marks, though I think we should do the frog one. Let's do the frog one. 57% chance? That's good odds. Attended by awkwardness. You tell the frog a particularly true story about how this face was carved. It replies with questions, detailed, astute, scholarly questions about who the original people were, who inhabit the island, and whether the present citizens are their descendants, and, if not, where the original inhabitants might have gone. It hasn't learned the role of stupid credulity at all. Caught off guard like this, you have a hard time answering its questions smoothly. You part with irritation on both sides. Failed challenge, you gain 1 expertise. Let's try again. Credible on both sides. You tell the frog a particular true story about how this face was carved. The frog replies with an amplitude belch and a story it heard about the sphinxes known as the salt lions. It's really a very good frog. You succeeded in the page challenge. You gain 1 visage, expertise, and parts. Aware of higher rolls, you gain 10 fragments. End the performance and leave the island. You can't stay in character forever. Locked with a visage or mask, you have 4. Ritual participant 1, you have 11. Expertise in parts 7, you have 7. Okay. Lost 10 terror. And then I can't continue. Okay. Oh yeah, we're still looking for hideaway. I don't think it's a sea of statues. Oh right, and I want to. I don't think I can go. Check if there's anything interesting down here, and then go back up. Because I think we can kill these pirate poet bunch. Really could have done this sonar pulse, but it's around here. Oh, hello. Yep, okay. So this is repeatable. Over here, pirate poet. Wreckage, poet, gain by supply of weapons, fuel, 200 echoes, 1 sack of dead drop coffee, beer, loud, always is. Check if there's anything interesting. Bounces back right away. Go back up. Pirate poet should be here. It's because I was too close onto its spawn, so it couldn't spawn. Maybe around. Echoes, 1 supply, 2 supply. Okay, so this is very exploitable. It's not as good as killing the irrepressible, sadly, but oh, that was echo. Oh. Pirate. Hi, pirate. Oh. Worth thing. Oh no, it hit me. Oh yeah, we can repair supplies. Shouldn't take much to repair. You, pirate poet. 300. Fuel, 1 supply, 1 unread logbook. If I repair, how much does this increase by? Only 5? That's terrible. No one stop. Back down here. Transform. And if we can find a good spawn for the beloved that spawns, or a beloved that spawns, we could get a whole bunch of supplies too. say we're not getting a lot of supplies from this. We're at 21. Do we even get one? Like, are we actually increasing? 500 echoes. I know money-wise we're increasing. Coffee. We can probably optimize our movement a bit. Oh, also we're using engine, but that's fuel. 22. Oh, that was too late. Also, I didn't really want to do much. Clarify? No, you're here. Or not. Okay. Or just too close to the west? East to the east? Where's this thing? What are you? You're that alley, which I can kill. Somehow my main gun is charging. Ow! I don't want to fight you. Yeah. If I can kill that wall going up and then trigger the event. Hello, pirate poet. Why are you just this close? Weird thing for you to do. Parapod. Zoops. Yeah. This is the same thing, right? Yeah. Oh, what's that? 5 terror minus 50 hunger. Okay. Not. What? Oh. It didn't despawn properly. It's like, he doesn't have so little health. Yes, and then your flare. Good thing to do, pirate foot. That's wreckage. There's pirate poet. So crate 4 supplies. Okay. We're gonna have to go do something else. But we know that it's exploitable now, which is great. I don't think I have anything for him. I don't really want your dock there. Yeah, this money isn't really an issue now, as we can just do that over and over again. Our hull gets beaten up a bunch, but it's not that bad to go back. So now we want to go to Emperor of Hands. And I'll probably stop there. But we'll get there first. And then we can explore Emperor of Hands some more next time. Once we get there, of course. We can kill this crab while we're waiting, while we're heading there. It's only a 300 health per crab. Unfortunately, we don't get secrets from the pirate or fragments, so we're not leveling up. But it's fine. We're giving a lot of money. And then we can buy secrets. Sorry. Dissected. 30 fragments, 200 trophies. Nice. We have 21 of those? Oh, wow. Okay. So then we need to boost our hearts if we want to break into the wisdom. Oh, also I should send out Z-Bet. I should be just doing something for water protection. Hideaway. Oh, that's Nook. I don't want to deal with Nook. That place scares me. I mean, not wholeheartedly. Big old mouth in the sky, or in the sea bed. Very scary. That'd be concept. Okay. We should head a guile at some point. Presumably. Diving suit floats past the glass. Oh, interesting. They did change the random snippets that you get while in sea. Sea, I guess. Okay, there's our Agile. We probably should park for our oxygen. Though we didn't decrease our oxygen all that much. I don't know why. But we can get a port report at least. Oh yeah, we need soulless fruit for this place. That's right. Oh, we can sell dark drop coffee beans here. Yep. We can do that. Otherwise we're good. Good to know. Is that anything? I don't think that's anything. That's just... yeah, that's just some island. Okay. Yeah, we explored that already. That's right. I'm still looking for a hideaway, wherever it be. It's just sand. I wonder if the... no, the engines probably wouldn't change your oxygen levels. I would think. Oh, hey, there's something here. Just don't be the spire. Oh no, your supplies? Or fuel? I think you're fuel. Yeah, fuel. Which is fine. We are burning a lot of fuel. Okay, Emperor of Hands. There's something here. It's in the center of this thing. Oh, yeah, you're just one of these things that give me oxygen. Yeah. Not all that helpful, actually. You repaired my hull or something, that'd be nice, but... yeah. No, there's something over there, too. Something moving. Oh, there's a beloved. I want to kill the beloved. Beloveds are great to kill. Oh, so well now we know a spot that spawns beloved too. Do we want to let the beast go? Yeah, probably. Gain 2 tear. loneliest luck. Oh yeah, you do no damage. I don't care about you. Oh, okay, you do damage, but only if you rush me. Long distance one does not. That's dead. You're collected. Harvest of Flucor. Core. Observe the loneliest Flux death from a distance. Conduct a study without risking your crew. We can do that. We don't really need a Flux core, so. You refuse. The Flux liquefies slowly by perceptibly like a sand castle washed away by successive tides. Its savage spines leak violent fluids into the sea. These two rot away before your eyes. A mournful keening emerges from the ruptured corpse. You come to on the floor of the bridge. Someone has placed the charts to London on your chest. Home has been helpfully circled in bright red. 74 mirrors failed. You gained 5 terrors. You gained 1 mirrors. Okay. Ship. Oh, oxygen because I want to dock. Park and then call it for the day. Also, there's a ship over there, I think. Or is there? No, there's no lighthouses. I don't know. We park. Game saved. We'll do that next time. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye.